Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
In motion, Slayton.
Okay, here we go, boys. Here we go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go Cyclone! Go Cyclone!
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Okay,
just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. In motion right, that's Hyatt. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Well, didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Detroit.
Throwing Jones. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 54 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Goldfish.
In motion right, Campbell. Another try for Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 23. Howell. Got it complete to Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Rodgers brings it in. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Washington.
Now Howell. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Faking the handoff, Howell. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Off play action. It's Howell. Rolling to his right. Checks this one down to Robinson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell. Hard throw, incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. But trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Detroit. Up we go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Rita. Up we go.
Now Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jones wants to change it up.
Timberland. Detroit Johnson. Up we go.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down here the 20-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. A 13-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's gets through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
The score, Commanders 10, Giants 7. Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 5.
Why shift to Crude? Why shift to Crude?
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here comes third down at 7.
Bama, Bama, Bama. Timberland, 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 Timberland.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Great.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Great.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for the Giants. 58 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Jones looking to change the play.
Hey, why shift, Mac? Outside.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Goldfish. South salad.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Jones now going to throw on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gano for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Following the fumble recovery, Powell. Open man is Samuel, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Throw complete there, Rodgers. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going to motion Dotson to the left. So here we go, 4th down. Howell slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance
Better take it to half before you fuck up.
turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
From the 22, Jones. That is incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Jones, a final shot before break. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Powell, he'll look to throw it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Samuel going to go in motion right. First down, Howell to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll go play action. Howell slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants...
You got to throw that better, man.
18-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
They go play action here on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino.
To throw again, Jones. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Detroit. Rita.
Now Jones on 3rd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Detroit Johnson.
They'll try and throw for it here.
That's just dumb, dog. Go 4th and 19, bro.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run with Gibson. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Sorry ass nigga just back everybody up. Damn.
36-yard line.
No, I should have ran.
So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also
I supposed to win on the center of that last drive. It's all right, though. We'll get it back.
A free hitter.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Bama, Bama, Bama. Elsa.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Timberland. Woodland, gold.
Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
Try to trick me and shit. Don't identify the linebacker like you running the ball. Nigga, I ain't no rookie.
Out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Flagship to Cruz.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley, he stiff arms him. Broken tackle. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the carry.
Try to run the ball to get lucky. He run the ball to get lucky. He run the ball to get lucky.
51-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, they got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it. And they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put into the end zone, but they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Howell. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Howell down to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Samuel going to go in motion right. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. And it's incomplete.
Oh, you right. Damn, egg catching. Come on, man.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. In motion, Slayton. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Stays on his feet. Taking it right down Broadway. And past the 35, he'll be dropped.
Nigga been getting shut down all game. How they do this?
Biggie.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
In motion, Slayton. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. In motion, Slayton. On 3rd down, Barkley. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to make it a 2-score game. Gano's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that's CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, Howell. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 33 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
17. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Flick right, flick right, flick right.
Now Jones is going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Gold Cyclone! Gold Cyclone! Gold Cyclone! South Salad! South Salad! South Salad! South Salad!
Jones looking around. He'll look downfield for Waller. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Powell to throw. Finding Samuel. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Howell. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. He's got McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This is 1st and 10. A give to Gibson running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Gold cutter, gold cutter. Up.
A first down carry for Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Daron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
There's certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now Jones buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing Jones. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
3rd down. We got to get off the field right there.
That's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Running left, it's Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Go River!
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Rita. Timberland.
Back to throw. Jones. Looking for Campbell downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A give running right, Gibson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
But they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it.